I started cutting when I was 14. I had become infatuated with another student and was rejected. And the rejection, this was like a romantic infatuation, was very public. I was very upset, and I went into the bathroom in between classes, and I had a tack, and I just started dragging the tack along my arm.
I remember once feeling very hurt by a conversation I had with my father. And there was a lot of anger and emotion, and I slammed down the phone, and I went and got a razor blade, and I started cutting my wrist.
Anytime that I've cut, it's been because my emotions were so intense that I needed a different outlet for them, and to inflict physical pain on myself was a relief because then I could focus on the physical pain and I didn't have to focus on the emotional pain that I was feeling.
To me, it was like a cigarette break in a sense, and a way of being able to manage the feelings that I hadn't found a way to do yet.
There's no doubt about it at all. Cutting and physically damaging the self regulates emotions in this group of people. No one is clear on exactly why it happens, and there's a lot of research on it.
The self-destructive behaviors of borderline patients can definitely serve to help them alleviate feeling states that they can't stand, oftentimes feeling states that they can't even articulate.
There's a kind of gratification to it as you're cutting, and you're seeing the blood come out. There's a satisfaction, and after you do it, I'd make 4 or 5, 6 cuts on my wrist and see the blood coming out. There was a sense of relief afterwards. I'd be sort of shaking with excitement, but feeling calm, and the emotional storm I was feeling had sort of subsided.
He would come down to me and go, "Look," and I'd have blood down his arm, but he'd have this look like he almost felt better now.
On the perfectly pragmatic side, the reason it's a bad idea is it means that you never solve the problem that generated an emotion in the first place. So it becomes like taking drugs. It's a way to avoid, distract, or get out of something, but it isn't a way that makes you look at it and figure out how to solve it. Long term, you cannot be a parent, you can't be a successful person, you can't be at work and say, okay, oh yeah, right, I don't solve problems, I cut. Okay, I'll cut. You'll have to leave meetings. You have to leave your children somewhere. I mean, how in the world are you going to live your life if this is how you solve your problems?